there, party people. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. I hope you are chilling. I hope you're doing well. This is your spiritual world news report. Let's check up on what's going on in the world, all right? And we're going to handle this from the space station, all right? Because we're putting in a space station. So let's expand our awareness right now. All right, creator. Um, what would you like to see corrected right about now with the humans? What's up, humanity? What you want to see corrected, creator? Here's what the creator would like to see corrected right about now here. Freedom. There's not enough freedom around here. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibilities and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. Expand, go further. What are you doing? You're holding yourself back. That's what it looked like here. All right, fantastic. And what's going well from your point of view, creator? All right, the creator says this is going well with the humans right here. Joy. Okay. The energy of joy activates our feelings of happiness and well-being and supports a high vibrational frequency in our being. We are raising the frequency around here. We are raising the frequency. Shout out to Infinite Waters. You know how my man do it. Okay, fantastic. That sounds great. All right, so expand your horizons. That looks like expand your horizons. Let's go a little bit further. All right, so what do you mean? Break it on down. The ancestors say this. Overall, here's the real and the raw of the shit. For the world news. Listen, the priesthoods, okay, the high priests and the high priestesses is raising the frequency around here apparently. Okay, absolutely, that's happening with all of our positive energy. That is lovely. But we need to broaden our horizons, and that goes for all of humanity. I suspect things are well underway. You know, this may lead to this. All right, fantastic. Let's go deeper. Okay, all right. We had some problems. Okay. We were upset, maybe. Humanity was upset, or somebody was upset at humanity, the creator. Let's find out more. A bursting free of limiting beliefs. I know that's right. Okay, so yeah, I get the sensation that the humans got on the creator's last nerve. And the priesthood, right? I mean, lots of people could be the priesthood. You don't have to necessarily be like some sort of spiritual practitioner directly, you know, but what you do has a spiritual undertone, you know, has a flavor to it, you know, kind of thing. All right. So I suspect that whatever that is helping people to burst free of their limiting beliefs. That's what the positive energy is doing. Okay. But by this, I get that there's miles to go before we sleep up in here. All right. Fantastic. Sure. I understand. People have to transcend their fears and face their demons. Transcend their fears. Let's find out more. Okay, now I'm getting the sensation that this anger may have been coming from the priesthood of humanity. Okay, the righteous children of God who's really trying to do a good job pleasing God. Okay. Yeah, these people might have been upset because they're like, come on, what's taking so long, creator? What's going on? Like, why, right? Why are we being held back? Hello, with the freedom card. Why are we being held back? Because this is on the challenging side of what God is seeing. All right, so there's some kind of suppression there of that energy of freedom. Uh-huh. And it looked like you have to free your mind. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Divine timing. Y'all have been kind of tugging a war, okay? Tugging a war with divine timing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get the sensation it's a generational karma situation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It had to play out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a building up, breaking down kind of thing. It's a blossoming and then dying kind of thing. Bloom, blossom, die, that sort of thing. And so this is the road to the blossom. This is the road to the blossoming of your consciousness, of the consciousness of humanity. I like it. I like it. Mm-hmm. Right. Aha. So see, we had to master here our fiery emotions as the priesthood in order to work with the rest of humanity. Hmm. And then having to work with humanity, I get the sensation of not being pleased or feeling put upon. You dig it? By the ignorance of humanity. I know that that is right. Ladies and gentlemen, if that is your floor, I totally feel you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, I gotta, what? How you gonna make, why I gotta, is the energy that I get here. Okay? Absolutely. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Right. Right. So I get the sensation of, like, when do I get to go outside and play? When do I get to enjoy myself? You know? When do I get to mm, have what I want, or do what I want, or, get off on your floor? Like concerned, because it's like, for example, you want to go on vacation, but the world is still a hot mess. And where you gonna go where it's not a hot mess? It's a hot mess everywhere for different reasons in different places. You know what I mean? So it's hard to kind of relax and forget all about the fact that shit is a mess. Do you feel me? So you can't enjoy yourself, kind of thing. So I sense a concern around that sort of shit. Like, things are interrupting your pleasure at being alive. You know, I'm going to get the ignorance of the humans or the restriction. Okay, this could be the restriction of your own minds. But I do get the sense that the, children, the practicing children of God are leading humanity, influencing humanity, demonstrating to humanity proper humanity. Do you feel me? All right, let us move on. Uh-huh, yes, secrets of the deep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. Um, they're saying here that you may have been mad because of the generational karma look like. However, it was necessary in order for you, like, you have every reason to be mad that you suffered injustices in life. Let's say, right? That goes for everyone, right? Who's the practicing child of God. You know what I'm saying? So you have every reason to be upset. However, the whole generational karma dynamic creates secrets. It gives you information. It accesses something apparently in your DNA that gives you, but through the emotional connection, through the experience that you're having, the karmic experience that you're having, it triggers something apparently in your DNA. Do you feel me? Maybe your divine purpose, because here, this is a refreshment of your divine purpose. That's what the high priestess does. She refreshes your understanding of your purpose. Oh, that's deep. Okay, so here we go in the water with the siren. Hello. Can you see her? There you go. Yeah. Emotional connection. Excuse my cars, they're dirty. All right, so emotional connection and the secrets of the deep empathy. So you feel, do you feel the common denominator on there in terms of going through the same experiences or some of the same experiences that your ancestors went through? Connects you emotionally to your ancestors, and it connects you to the information that is accumulative in all the lifetimes of that information. You can activate that and use that now. So although you felt held back, it was a controlled demolition. Do you feel me? It's like you're destroying, you have every reason to be upset, and you are destroying generational karma. You are breaking the generational pattern of being held back. You are breaking the generational karma of being restricted in your thinking, in your existence. Do you feel me? And that's righteous. This is righteous anger in that card. It's righteous. And she's the corn mother. She's breaking it down. She's grinding people down into powder, or she's grinding the corn down into powder. Okay? So it's a refinement process. And it's natural and normal, even though it's very, I want to say aggressive, like a storm. You know, like a tornado, like a volcano, you know, like a hurricane, like that sort of thing. And it's a natural phenomenon and completely legit. Okay, so you were supposed to walk in those footsteps, recognize it, right? Because the joy also gives me the sun. Do you feel me? You dig it? So it's like, oh, okay. Sitting prettily. See, that's what your ancestors, you know what I'm saying? All the accumulated information. So you could be doing this. Do you feel me? For your bloodline. Hello? Sitting prettily. Okay, let's leave Oshun showing. Since she wanted to show up, we want to just be polite to the Empress. Okay, fantastic. So, So you're breaking generational karma, but going through all of those restrictions connected you to your ancestry. Now you know why it's necessary to break this pattern. And you can utilize the benefit of all of that information to live in the sun, to live in the grace of God. Because that's what joy is, the grace of God. Hello? I know that's right. Okay. We're going to turn her back over. I'll leave her here. I'll leave her here. Okay. So, since she wants to come watch. Okay, that's so cute. She wants to go watch. Okay, so... Pow. Okay. Exactly. Closing the case here. We're closing the case. We're letting the case close. We're allowing the case to close. It gives me a natural progression, like a rotation, like a don't you love how people say that? Let's see, wait, what was I saying? Yes. So it's like not an eclipse, but it's like a celestial event is the sensation that I'm getting. Cycles, you know? Closing of cycles. Baktunage. Okay, I think I just made that up. Baktunage. All right, add that one to the blackveil dictionary. Fantastic. So you feel me? All right? Like all the cycles of time and light. And it's expanding your understanding of it, bursting you free from your limiting beliefs, allowing you to understand why it is necessary to surrender to the superior power of the spirit. That is where your strength is at. That's the strength card in my deck. All right? Mastering your fiery, passionate emotions, because that's the gasoline that makes the machine go. You feel me? So you got to know what to do with that. You got to know how to harness gasoline. Like, don't get that shit on your pants, type of thing. Know where to put it, how to use it, what to do with it. And that is the equivalent of your energy to manifest what that connection is bringing to you. What is the benefit? Do you feel me? What is the benefit of having that kind of connection to the spirit? What is the benefit of having the strength that comes with the suppression, right? The strength that comes from saying no. No, I don't think there's going to be any further injustice around here. Do you feel me? Because you have all of your ancestors putting their energy behind, no, we're done here. You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. And that's going for, on the level of like humanity with a certain frequency of karma is what you're saying no to. You dig what I'm saying? Like, no, low vibrations? We're done with the low vibrations. You know what I'm saying? We're upgrading energetically the entire planet. I want to say the cosmos. We are over here up in the space station. So, and then look. Hello? That's Olofi. She's given birth to a new world. I know that is right. One where we have transcended our demons. Right. Humanity, we can do this. We can fucking do this. All right? Listen, if they can have chips, that brain scan chips, and they can tell what you're paying attention to. This is public, people. Look it up. Okay? They can tell what you're paying attention to. They can tell if you've drifted off from what they want you to pay attention to. They can tell if you're thinking criminal thoughts. Yeah, they about to roll this out, y'all. Absolutely. Look it up. All right, so my point being, exactly, we're all going to another level here. Everybody's going. All right, some of us are organic, and some of us need technological assistance, But the game is kicking up a notch because the practicing children of God are activating. Look like here. Which means what? God is activating. Nature is activating. The universal law is activating. Everything is going up a notch. I bet you, was talking about this just recently. I bet you the entire physical world is going to expand in its awareness. The entire physical world is going to expand in how it interacts with itself. Do you feel me? Plants, animals, right? We're animals. We're the animals. Do you feel me? The elements, it's gonna be new rocks, new gems. How much you want to bet? I'm just saying, keep your eyes open. All right, but that's what I'm getting here. Let's come down here. What's happening here? Right, the new world is coming. Right, where we attract. Right, where we live in ecstasy, where we live in joy. This means ecstasy. This is mutual ecstasy. Come on now. Come on. Ecstatic energy. That's divine. That's divine. All right. So we can do this, humanity. Yes, we can. All right. Fantastic. So let's go into the angry empress and the righteous anger of the universe, the forces of righteous anger, and also the generational karma that you had to live through and live out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now this goes for relationships. Now this is coming from the the sacred geometry of relationships oracle deck right here. I love this. This is so fabulous. Anyhow, I love this deck, people. So that's the universe talking right there, right? Okay, cool. So I'm getting the sensation Mm-hmm. That this hasty energy of humanity, the Promethean energy, the Icarus phenomenon, you know, this, and then also the restriction, okay, due to this, people, there's the certain people who just are so hasty to, you know, gratify themselves. Ultimately, that's what we're talking about. Um, that they're not trying to have a healthy connection with one another. And this is taking place on all levels of relationship, right? That's what the human dynamic is all about. It's all about relationships, right? So it's not going well, okay? Like men and women are having problems. There's a hot mess going on in terms of gender identity. There are issues between society and the governments. I mean, there's industry and resources. I mean, all of these relationships have been a mess, cause restriction to the freedom of the children of God because of the principles they operate under. And that was part of the karmic, generational karma that we had to live out. All right, so let's talk more. Right, God is behind it all, though, because it's a resolution to this energy, this hasty energy. And it's also a resolution to you going after what you passionately want, because you have to understand how to not become Promethean yourself. It might be a natural effect of being in the third dimension. It could include the wiping out of memory, right? That's one of the things it represents. Okay, we going super deep now. We talking about past life shit right now, and access to the DNA information, because epigenetics. That's why. Do you feel me? So the information that developed in that time is imbued, so to speak, onto the DNA strand, and then it passes over. You know what I'm saying? On top of the, physical genetics, your experience can change the outcome. It's kind of like time itself, like the butterfly effect. All right. So anyhow, this is what I'm seeing here in terms of also patience. You see what I'm saying? You have to understand, and you're researching and you're learning to understand what is real love, because God is love, right? So ultimately, God is behind it all. That's what we're doing here. That might be why Oshun decided to come, because that's Venus, so she's the love goddess, so she might have wanted to oversee this for that purpose. Yeah, because God is love, so what else are we doing here but furthering the agenda of love? Do you feel me? And your ancestors love you. And we have to love. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that on the table. Let's go further. Right. You got to put in the work. See, you had to make the investment. If you really love. You see, like, what is love? What is worthy? You can't just be, for instance, sitting prettily for your own purposes. All right? Which I'm glad they came and got me, because I am good for that. I will sit prettily for my own purposes. However, yeah, you want to help, though. After you've been sitting pretty for a while, you get bored and you want to get something done after that, right? So, so I just feel like it's very important that you understand the throne, how you inherited the throne. Why is it important to guard the throne? Because it's the Game of Thrones up on Earth. Hello? That's what it is. And you got to understand the game. That's why you had to go through these things. That's why you had to walk these paths, the same pathways and the same. Oh yeah, right. We was walking in their footsteps in the priesthood video. Check out the priesthood video, okay? We was walking in their footsteps. This is why. This is why we had to do that, so we could connect to all that epigenetic information. without having to be told, like for instance, black family. I'm speaking about the black family because I know them best. And for instance, we have this phenomenon where the modern kids, that grew up in America, will do these dances that they think they made up, right? And then you look at the history of Africa, and then lo and behold, there are those same dances. Nobody taught these kids how to do them dances. Do you feel me? But they end up, it's just in the DNA. It's in the DNA, okay? So, same principle, for every human, right? There's something you're taking from your ancestors without anybody having to have told you, right? Same thing from parent to child, It's like that. So, you had to show your love. You had to show your choice to be a practicing child of God. You had to show your choice. You had to show that you could hear the spirits talking to you, high priestess. You had to show and demonstrate that. Okay? And you would not have been able to be effective in that matter if you didn't live through this human experience. Hold on, let me get to the bottom here. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups down here. Yeah, also it was about you being restricted from gaining access to the potential that your ancestors laid before you. And the bottom line is, it's about humans who are hasty, okay? Whoever they are, all right, from whatever group they're from. They're hasty and they're not trying to have a healthy dynamic. They're not doing things for mutual benefit. They're doing things for their own selfish reasons. That's like a thing, apparently. And that has caused some restriction here. All right, but the children of God has still invested still, even though they had every right to be upset. And that's why they're like, no, we're going to replenish you. We're replenishing here. Here something is telling us, right? Something is telling us that's the right thing. That's the kind of downloads we get, that this is the best way to form a society. This is the best way to form a relationship. Get off on your floor, whatever. Every level, right? So here, God got to be behind it all. And God is behind it all. And this is how. There's potential here. There's potential left. We can do this, humanity. Let's move on. All right. Bursting free from your limited belief. The stars in sight. Clear road. Destiny. Do the right thing. Do the divine work. Right. That's what it is. This is freeing people from the matrix. Freeing yourself from the matrix. Letting the spirit guide you here. The spirit is guiding us here. The star is guiding us here. Here we're connected to the spirits. Just saying. Profound realization of self. Star, life purpose. Refreshment of life purpose. Master of the self. Master of the fiery, passionate emotions. Come on now. Come on. Okay. This is the path to Zion, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? All right. Also, here's the spirit again. All right. And the human being. Do the right thing. Do the divine work. Going where demons and angels fear to tread. Where do they fear to tread? Bursting free from their limiting beliefs. Right. Where do they fear to tread? Surrendering to the superior power of the spirit. Come on now. Judgment. Case is closed. Case is closed. Okay. So what I get from here is you got it. You got it. The divine children of God have connected successfully to their bloodline legacy. Oh shit, y'all. Okay, this is a celestial event. That is what I get. Star card, y'all. This is what I get. Closure of cycles. Baktunage. Hello? Ages and eras. Do you feel me? It's a new era, y'all. I want to get Age of Aquarius on this, okay? And we all know about what the Age of Aquarius is saying. And of course, different ancestors have spoken about it in different ways. Exactly. You see this devil? Exactly. Call judgment on the devil. Cases closed on the devil. Cases closed on the low vibration. Rock, I don't have to put up with this. That's what we're learning and teaching by refreshing our spiritual purpose, our divine purpose in life. Divine purpose in life. Right? Doing the divine work, doing the good work. Hello? Bursting free from limiting beliefs. Okay? Exactly. All right? Okay, so here, another interpretation of this Guede card is the kicking of rocks. You know, like why life gotta be like that. Right? And it can show up in the sense of death. Right? Especially with the devil causing death. Right? Toxic, whatever, on any level. Get off on your floor, right? So what I get there is, like, for instance, people dying. Like, damn, you know, because remember growing up, you know, like our original understanding was, wow, dead, gone. Dead equal gone. Am I right? But now we're bursting free from limiting beliefs around here in this modern day and age. Again, okay? Abso-fucking-lutely. So you see how the ancestors come again. Like there was a time of forgetting. That's what some of the Native Americans call it. There was a great time of the great forgetting or some shit like that, right? And they was describing this time, right here, you know? And so it's the time of the great remembering here as we burst free of our limited beliefs. And that's what the children of God are doing by raising the frequency. You dig it? Thereby freeing, right? With the freedom card, freeing people's minds. Amen. Amen. That's what's up. That's right. So the case is closed on this devil. We call in judgment. That's what's up. Right. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay. So the pain was to help you meet your ancestors. I see. Very interesting. Very fucking interesting. Transcending fear, facing our demons, favorable outcome, favorable judgment, self-satisfaction, righteous, legitimate self-satisfaction, well-seated within the self. You're well-seated now. You're showing people how to be well-seated. You seek to be well-seated. Okay, because we're doing the right thing and doing the divine work. So all parts of that cycle, you know, being on your way to doing it, achieving it, planning to do it, all of that. That's excellent. That's favorable outcome right there. Favorable judgment. Final judgment. Favorable judgment. Things are balanced here. Okay, there's some justice juice on this card. All right. Also, there's a commitment. You committed to this new world. You see what I'm saying? You committed to this new world. So it's the red pill. See all this red? It's the red pill. That's the commitment. You dig what I'm saying? You did the work. You pressed through. And now you've paved the way further. And that's your job. Like our ancestors paved the way for us. We will pave the way for those yet to be born. Do you feel me? It's up to us. Hello? Because that's one of the side note. That's one of the things I was looking at as I was growing up. I was like, wait a minute. Because people used to say things like, life isn't fair. I'm like, well, what in the fuck are we sitting here for? Like, how long are we going to wait before we make the shit fair? Like, why are we just sitting here like that's perfectly acceptable? You know, do you feel me? Like, hello? I mean, nobody wanted to come with me on that one. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I was feeling like a foreigner on this planet, you know, as I was seeing, you know, more and more of what takes place here. And I'm like, wait a minute, you said what? These people stole what from who? Oh, and what happened then? You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, wait, why are we not like fixing this? You know, wait, men and women are what? Okay, women always want to be in relationships, you know, generally speaking, and men always don't. Now that no, I'm looking at nature and I'm seeing that nature creates complements. Something is wrong. We should both be on the same page somehow. You know what I mean? Either we should both be on the same page about not having relationships, or we should both be on the same page about having relationships. It shouldn't be where we're constantly at odds with each other about what we want. Something is wrong. Is a reason why that's happening, why we not getting to the bottom of it. Okay. Hence a bitch had to learn how to read tarot cards in life. Okay. So how? Let us move on. Right. So we're sitting well seated within the self. We're upon the throne, sitting upon the throne. Here we are sitting prettily. So there's a lot of sitting. Okay? There's a lot of sitting. Here we're faithful, committed, faithful. All right? Upon what? Transcending our fears and facing our demons. Okay, and this is the plush life. This is the good life. This is, you're living well here. Okay, self-satisfied. So you get the frequency. All right? Like, try to think of this as forces and dynamics as opposed to people right now, right? Forces and dynamics, excuse me. So I get the sensation as we are taking this red pill, that's, as we're transcending, that's where we're going. Okay? And that's what we already have planted as a seed already inside of us. And then it reflects physically as we do this maneuver. All right, let us go further. Right, 10 of Pentacles, hitting the target. Okay, favorable judgment, hitting the target. Ecstasy, attracting what you want. Confident, knowing how to go get what you want out of this universe. Now you know how to get what you want. It's not the old way of instant gratification, right? Where there's no mutual benefit in your actions, you know, like inventions and things that we make. No. Now we know you have to have a connection to the spirit, to the universe, so that you can manifest, burst free from your limiting beliefs about toiling. Okay? You need to labor to rest up in here and close the case on this devil energy. You just need to make up your mind here with the red pill, because that's how you hit the target. Long term. Do you feel me? Right. Big impact. You see what I'm saying? Your faith, boom. Intuitive, faithful. See what I'm saying? Pow. Transporting you to what? The 10 of Pentacles. What the fuck just happened to my face? Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Transporting you to the 10 of Pentacles, to a place where you can attract what you want and you don't have to toil, to a place where you can live by your intuitive faculties. Do you feel me? Because it's a raised frequency. Let us go further. Right. All of this going around and around in your head, and it's coming to nothing. All of this, you know, unstable, being unstable. This is stability. This is going to stabilize the planet. This energy stabilizes the entire planet. the more you stabilize your energy, the more that influences the energetic frequency of the planet. Come on now. Look at here. All right, finishing us off is the Queen of Pentacles. So that's having power in the physical world. You're not going around and rounding your head about it. You're retracting it. You know how to jump on your dragon, your magic dragon, and fly to your new reality, okay? Because you take the red pill and now you can bend space and time. You ain't got to wait no whole long time. Says all the accumulated information you gained from all of your ancestors and the information you've gathered here and the experience that you've gained here gives you authority and confidence in your environment in this new world. All right, fantastic. Now let's finish up with a message of inner fucking peace. Okay. Ancestors, let's give them some inner fucking peace on this. Well, here's the deal. Dance in the storm. Fuck yeah. Okay, abso-fucking-lutely. Okay. Feel free. You see what I'm saying? Joy. You feel me? Joy. So while the world is doing whatever it's doing and everything is bursting free and everything is being uncovered, fucking enjoy yourself because you fucking earned it. Right? On behalf of all your ancestors, enjoy your fucking life, people. All right, listen, I hope that message helps somebody. All right, if you need a personal, get in contact with me. My information is down below. For more deep ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. And I will see you again here soon, party people, behind the black veil.